WVPR in Windsor, Vermont. And we got some more Bluegrass fans in Vermont, too. In Burlington, Vermont, they're listening on WVPS. WLSU in La Crosse, Wisconsin, tuned in. And here's one I like to say. It just sounds neat. KUWR in Laramie, Wyoming. That's got to be a good station. And, of course, we could not leave this one out, mainly because all of my bosses are here tonight. 88.5 WAMU in Washington, D.C. And let me mention that many more stations will be carrying it on tape delay, but that covers the live ones. All right, here in the auditorium, we're going to take a short break and stick around kind of close because we're going to bring all these fine pickers right back out for a big Saturday night jam here in just a few minutes. And if you're listening out along the network, stay tuned for a conversation with the father of bluegrass music, Bill Monroe. Auditorium in downtown Washington, D.C. as we resume Bluegrass America 1982. As promised, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to turn all these fine pickers loose. That's probably no accident, John. I think it's a plot. Give Mr. John a microphone there. Give the kid a break. All right, let's go with a good old-fashioned Saturday night hoedown right here on the stage of the Departmental Auditorium. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back Bill Monroe and the Bluegrass Boys and the Seldom Scene.
In my heart there's a longing for you still. I'll just keep it there so I won't be alone in our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat off my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. In my heart that longing for you stays. I'll just keep it there so I won't be alone in our little cabin home on the hill. Well, someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, thank you. We're up here for our little gathering, and Bill has some things he's probably going to say about me. So I have some things written down that I'm going to remember in case you do. Yeah.
Well, I better not see nothing if you're writing them down.
You darn tooting.
That's right.
That's the way I remember things. Well, let's see. If we think hard, we should be able to do another number.
I think we can.
What do you think?
You pick it out.
I'll pick it out?
Yes, you pick it out.
You want to sing Footprints in the Snow? Go ahead, sing. You haven't sung that today, have you?
No.
If you need any help, let me know.
Some folk like the summertime and they can walk about, strolling through the matted greenest, but there's no doubt. But give me the wintertime when snow's on the ground, for the mountains snow on the ground. I trace a little footprints in the snow. I found a little footprints in the snow. That a happy day that Nanny lost her way, for I found her when the snow lay on the ground. I dropped in to see her. There was a big round moon. Her mother said she just stepped out, but it'd be returning soon. I found her little footprints and I traced it through the snow, and I found her when the snow lit on the ground. I traced her little footprints in the snow. I found her little footprints in the snow. I blessed that a happy day that Nellie lost her way, for I found her when the snow lit on the ground. Now she's up in heaven, she's with the angel band. I know I'm going to meet her in that promised land. But every time the snow falls, it brings back memory, for I found her when the snow lit on the ground. I traced her little footprints in the snow. I found her little footprints in the snow, Lord. I blessed that happy day. Wait, for I found her when the snow lit on the ground.
Sing this song you gotta sing.
Ryder?
Yes.
Will you play a little longer?
Yes, sir, I'm gonna play.
All right, we have an interesting thing here. This is a number that we did years ago. It's a folk song, and folk song means that we don't know who wrote it, so we can rip it off. Okay? This was also recorded by the Grateful Dead. However, we are the thankful living, so this will be good for you, Bill.
I'm ready for it, yes, sir.
Actually, I'm going to give you some tapes you can take home with you, you know,
All right, that's fine.
and you can learn some music.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, Ben's ready.
I know you are gonna miss me when I'm gone.
take my rest. I laid down last night, Lord, could not take my rest. My mind was wandering like wild geese in the west. The sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. The sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. March wind's gonna blow all my cares away. Was a headlight on a northbound train. I wish I was a headlight on a northbound train. I'd shine my light through the cool Colorado rain. I know you ride on this freeway. Oh, it's great. I love it.
John, that's fine, boy. I really love that song, the way y'all do it. That's fine.
I love the way I try to get Kenny to get in there, and Kenny says, "Hey, man, I'm cool." Jerry, did you take note of that? I just want you to write that down.
When
Focus
you hear
it in your mind.
Say nothing, my friend.
Huh? Oh, that Kenny Baker just spoke. Hey, let's hear it for the spoken word.
That's right.
He's going to run Jerry Falwell out of business shortly. Bill, come up here and let's testify to something else.
All right, sir. Can we pick another good song we can sing?
We certainly
Can't you hear me calling? Sweetheart of Mine, can't you hear me? How can we do that?
Well, I can know about one verse. Wayne probably knows some
Well,
others.
Wayne knows some of it, yes, sir. Can't you hear me calling?
Make Wayne sing, John.
Shut up, Baker.
Let's go.
The days are long, the nights are dreary. Since you left me all alone, did you come back, sunshine will fall. To stay away would be my fault.
Sweetheart of mine, can't you hear me calling?
Hold me your time, I love you best. I mistreated you, Lord, and I'm sorry. Come back to me, as my request.
I'll never forget the night we parted. A big mistake had called the door. If you come back, sunshine will follow. If you stay away, that would be my fault. Sweetheart of mine, can't you hear me call?
Hold me your time, I love you best. I mistreated you, Lord, and I'm sorry. Come back to me, another my request.
Sweetheart of mine, can't you hear me call?
Hold me your hand, I love you best. I mistreated you, Lord, and I'm sorry. Come back to me, as my request.
Can't you hear me call?
That's great. You have to excuse Wayne. He broke a string. He claims he put them on new today, but they sound like he got them from George Shuffler used. That's kind of an in joke, and I won't explain it. But now he said Wayne is saying it takes the whole summer for him to collect strings out of the garbage can. Have you tried dipping them in ammonia? You know, it kind of livens them up. Kenny Baker has something else to say.
John, how about doing an old southern number entitled The Lonesome Road Blues? Can we do that?
Lonesome Road Blues?
Yes, sir. It's got some fine fiddling, banjo picking in it, and some good mandolin playing. And you can sing some of it, and I'll sing some of it. The Lonesome Road Blues.
Okay.
down this road a feeling bad. Going down this road a feeling bad, Lord, Lord, and ain't he gonna be treated this way?
On cornbread and beans. They fed me on cornbread and beans, Lord, Lord, and I ain't gotta be treated this way.
I'm way down in jail on my knee, Lord, Lord, I'm way down in jail on my knee. Way down in jail on my knee, Lord, Lord, and ain't you gonna be treated this way?
Well, these $2 shoes hurt my feet, Lord, these $2 shoes hurt my feet, Lord, these $2 shoes hurt my feet, Lord, Lord, and I ain't gonna be treated this way.
I'm gonna wear the clamps through my clothes, Lord, Lord, I'm gonna wear the clamps through my clothes. Gonna wear the clamps through my clothes, Lord, Lord, and ain't it gonna be treated this way? Lord, 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 and ain't he gonna be treated this way?
How you feel? That's not bad for arranging on the spot. I think it's fine. Let's see. We think of something else. Wayne keeps walking around the back here saying things and telling stories that I can't repeat. And that, boy, I'd sure love to repeat them. The FCC is saying, go ahead, and you're out of business. Well, Bill, what else can we do? Should we do Georgia Rose again? Want to do that? All right, we'll start it off, and you can chime in whenever you think you can remember the words. All right? Oh, I love it. I don't get the opportunity very often. Way down the Ridge Mountains, way down where the tall pines grow, lives my sweetheart of the mountain. She's my little Georgia Rose.
Come in and listen to my story, a story that I know is true. A little rose moved down in Georgia with hair to gold and a heart to true. Way down in the Blue Ridge Mountain, Lord, Lord, way down where the tall pines grow, lives my sweetheart on the mountain, Lord, Lord, she's my little Georgia Rose. We often sang love songs together. I watched her do her little part. She smiled at me when I would tell her that she was my sweetheart. Way down in the Blue Ridge Mountain, the tall pines grow. Lives my sweetheart on the mountain, Lord, Lord. She's my little Georgia Rose.
Bill Monroe, break.
Way down in the red mountain,
Like that, huh?
way down where the tall pines grow. Lives my sweetheart on the mountain, Lord, Lord. She's my little Georgia Rose.
Whatever you'd like to do. We'll do one more little instrumental here. It's easy to sing.
Oh, I just taken the rest of it.
We noticed that. Kenny was sitting on a large
What are you going to play? What do you like?
large pillar here. I think that's what you call it, isn't it?
What do you got this time? Oh, we can do, let's see, let's play,
Well, thanks a lot, Kenny. We really enjoyed that.
play Gray Eagle. You want to do it? Yes, that's good. Oh, that'll be good right there. Short, fast, fierce, and sweet.
Bill Monroe and the Bluegrass Boys and the Seldom scene, ladies and gentlemen. You know, they've already worked a lot of extra overtime for us tonight, so I hate to impose upon their good nature, but I also hate to see it end.